Hello and welcome. I have to be honest, I don't know why I'm looking purple if you're watching and not listening. I don't even know if I'm looking purple in both views. Let me check the vertical view. Yeah, definitely purple in both. So, my name is Inbaal. I'm a psychic tarot reader and witch and purple. I'll wait for Laura to come on. And once Laura is on, I'm going to refresh my browser here so that I can get out of the purple phase. Hi, Laura.
Hello. Sorry.
You need a couple of seconds to connect to your socials.
Yes, I'm just getting myself on Facebook and on the YouTube. You know, I said I spilled coffee on my laptop last week.
Oh, yeah.
It doesn't love me for it. It's just
It
doing
remembers.
weird things. So just give, sorry, 2 seconds and you're purple. I'm late. We're fabulous.
Yay! Not only fabulous, but we're going to be seeing each other very soon.
I cannot. See, I've got my witch's hat on ready.
Oh.
I'm just going to share and then everything will be magic. Okay.
Yeah. Let's do the sharing. Now that you're on, I think I'm going to open a different browser on my laptop to see.
Okay.
Last time we did that, it got rid of the purple. So I'm duplicating. I'm going to log out of one.
Okay.
So you're on your own for a second.
I'll hold the fort. There'll be a fort left when you come back, I promise.
I don't spill coffee on the fort.
Not on the fort. No cat claws or coffee on the fort. Yay. Okay, hello everybody. Welcome to our live and I hope you're doing really, really well today. And wherever you are in the world, do you have snow? I know, well, I've seen from Facebook that Inbaal has snow. And I am obsessed with snow. So do let us know what it's like where you are. And she's still purple.
Purple.
I think it looks good though. It does look good. You're like, yeah, I put makeup on.
I'm just going to go with it because if that's the worst that Mercury retrograde has got for me, it's fine. I can absolutely live with it. But look how Mercury retrograde had done dirty for Colleen, who sent us the message that says, oh, looked at my phone and this pooped up. Good morning.
We have
now on the normal, I wouldn't make fun of typos because it's, low and a little ridiculous. But this is the most Mercury retrograde typo there could be.
It makes me happy, that one. You've pooped up. Oh, pooped. I think I did... sorry.
It's us. We pooped up on the screen.
We pooped up. I often poop up. Once I was doing an email reading for someone, and of course, it's that typical thing where you go, I really feel some powerful shifts will be happening for you soon. And of course, I forgot the F, the shifts. I really feel some passionate.
I can't believe that the what do you call it? The automatic, the autocorrect.
The things it tries to correct sometimes are ridiculous, but I'm like going, I really hope you have some powerful shifts, sons and Fs soon.
Exactly. So Colleen says, okay, it popped up. Simeon is here saying good morning. Hope you're all okay. And look what we've got. A first time here. Cryptic Crystal have found no better day to come for the first time than a day that I'm purple and you're working with a laptop that has a higher than necessary amount of coffee inside.
Morning. I think actually it's just the best time to meet us. This is just meet us now.
It's such a joy to have you here. I feel like, we're living the best that Mercury retrograde has to offer, but that's just true for everybody. At least we know.
Yeah.
We know what's going on. My friend said to me yesterday, oh, my Instagram's not working. And apparently mine was fine. Surprisingly, I don't know what it's got in store for later, but she was like, yeah, there's a lot of people reporting that their Instagram is malfunctioning. And I was like, Mercury retrograde, babe. What are you going to do?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That I didn't know. Yeah, I've not noticed that. The other things I have noticed, but also it's like even on Messenger, there's like 2 of every photo that I send, which is great for everyone. They get 2 pictures of the kittens, like 2 pictures.
Amazing. You don't need to worry about sort of sending it twice.
Have you seen the kitten? Yes, Laura. We've seen.
No, twice. I am so on board with that. Monique is here saying hello, lovely ladies.
Good morning,
She goes,
Monique.
She goes, Purple Rain Day. Wait,
Yeah.
the thingy escaped. I couldn't put it on. Purple Rain Day. And we've got Lily saying, hey, girls. Hey.
Good morning. Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
amazing.
Oh, nice to have you all here. Lovely to meet you and see you. And Inbaal actually is that colour. When we see around Witchfest, there'll just be this haze of purple around you.
There's a haze of purple because I'll be having my lunch in the services is why there's going to be a haze.
Yeah, because we worked out the time we'd have to leave on Fridays before 5 a.m. And I'm like, okay, there'll be a haze of purple of like,
oh, why do you have to be there so early?
Set up my stall.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wait, you're going on the same day? You're
Saturday.
not sleeping?
Sorry, Saturday, not Friday. Saturday. Because
yeah.
I've got a cat sitter for Saturday day and night. So I'm going to be leaving, say 10 o'clock, on a Saturday morning.
Yeah.
But yeah, I was like, it'll be fine. I'll be purple as well.
Bonkers.
Leave and I would come the night before.
And come and sleep next to me.
I know, but I've only got the cat sitter, and also my friend Esther's coming with me, so she's helping me on the stall. So we can only do that on the Saturday morning. Otherwise, I would come and bunk in with you.
Yeah, that's it.
It's fine.
It's fine. I was supposed to meet my friend Amanda, who makes the oils in London before, and she can't make it. Sagittarius. She's a big surprise not making it. So I have like the easiest day. All of a sudden, I've got like 5 hours back to my day. I should give them to you.
Yes,
if I can donate 5 hours to you.
I know. Hello, friend. It's okay. I'm trying to prepare everything for. I've had a stall for so long. I used to have them all the time, and I'm trying to like be organised in this time around doing it, which is hilarious because.
Yeah. What kind of things are you bringing on the stall? You bringing any like big originals? You bringing drums? You bringing prints?
Yes,
everything.
Yes, as much as I can fit on. I bring originals and print, and I bring a drum or 2. I've made 3, maybe 4 fully painted rune sets, which are really pretty, and I've made some rune guardians, so that you can have them protecting your runes, but also you can put the runes of your day on them or a crystal on them to keep the energy in your set. I've also made some antler runes. I've made some little altar pieces as well. So I've been on it. I've got, I've been really on it. But when you start doing things, you're like, there's more I want to do. So I'm sure we're working until Friday at like 4:45
a.m. 4:59. You'll be driving down on no sleep, which is manageable, but driving back on 2 days no sleep.
Yes.
Much riskier.
But I've got lots of copies of the book that arrived yesterday as well. So I ordered it. So I've got a lot of copies of the book as well. So that's good. Yes.
Exciting. Oh, that's amazing. I'm not going to go to like any other stall. Just invest in the one stall. Amazing. Cryptic Crystal goes, purple looks good on you.
It does.
I've got parts of the big tarot course that are in this color because you're filming a 10-minute lesson and about 8 minutes in it turns purple. There's no way. There's no way that somebody as lazy as myself will refilm the entire thing just to exclude the purple. Do you know what I mean?
No, the purple works. It's good.
It works. It's on brand. So Colleen asks, okay, I have a question I've been wanting to ask. Can we hold into a soil so long it isn't allowed to move on? Like my missing cat, believe now he has passed, but that's not what you all were getting.
A soul. Sorry. I was actually thinking about the land. I was like holding on to the land. I was like, yeah. So, no,
but it's the same answer. It's the same answer, isn't it? Because I think as human beings, we don't get to hold on to a soul. A soul is like elevated. So if it was, if it was time for baby Kitty to move on, your adherence to it will only, I believe, allow it to stay in your house or stay in your field for as long as is right for him. And then when it's time for him to move, or when it's time for him to perhaps sort of get into a new kitten physical body, then your love of him and your expectation that he should come through the door, I don't think delays him. I don't know. What do you think, Laura? Is your experience with the afterlife?
Yeah, I think because we have such strong bonds with them, I don't think it can really, but I think they do feel if we're really struggling, because that they may hang. I don't think it delays too much, but I think they can hold on a bit, like, oh my, because in life they'd have done anything to protect us while they could, even if it involves scratching our feet first thing in the morning. But if, I feel like sometimes they can maybe a bit torn, like they don't want to leave us if they know that we're really devastated, or maybe they're kind of on the. But I don't think we're holding on to. I think they still travel onwards. Maybe a part of them remains with us for a bit longer. So I don't think you're holding them back from their journey. My feeling is, no, I'm not an expert. I just know my experience. Is that I think they go on the soul goes on a journey, but it's not separate. They can the veils can be thin for a while. Because I saw Star around a bit, but I don't feel it because she's like she's still there, but she knows Mummy doesn't need her quite in the same way to be here, that she's allowed to come and go as she pleases. So that's my sort of thing. I think it can be a bit more intense when we are holding on because they don't know whether to go or not, but I don't think you stop them. I think it just means they just need to be with us a bit longer in some level. But also regarding what we were getting, I've had it a couple of times where I've described where my friend's cat was and that they were happy, but we found out that they were there, but they were not on this plane anymore. And they were happy because it was hard, because I was like, oh, this is where they are, I see them there, and they are, I think they're okay, but as in they were okay because they had.
Yeah, I think they might not completely understand when they have crossed over, because like with people, they will generally understand, look, I'm flying, nothing prepared me for this, I can see my physical body still in the bed, put two and two together, maybe I've crossed over. But I think for animals, maybe they just sort of cross over and keep going. So they realize that they maybe have those abilities to sort of go back and forth, and they'll be with you, but they'll also be, with their sort of heavenly contacts at the same time. I don't know, like you, I only know what I experienced. I've not sort of studied spirit connection in depth, but you grew up with pets like your whole life.
Yeah, and I always felt there's a moment, especially if they've been really ill. I remember, like with Cobby, and also with dogs when I was younger. I remember just seeing the relief. Like Cobby was really ill, like he was really ill, and the minute he passed, I felt him around my feet like a happy kitten. He was like, like immediately, because it must have been so hard being so ill. I think then afterwards they go into their kind of healing time. So I feel like, he was so relieved to not be in that situation anymore, and I think it took Star a bit longer, but I think it is a tough one. I think it depends on what the animal's been through, on their bond, and also how we're doing as well, because it is really, really hard, isn't it? And they do protect us where in physical. But what I remembered I'm going on, was it the last meteor shower after the summer? And I was just thinking I was sitting in the garden, I was just thinking about Cobby and Star before I got these two monkeys. And I just thought about them and being in the afterlife. And then one shooting star just jumped across, followed by another slightly smaller one. And I just felt it was their spirits, because one went first, one was slightly bigger. And I really felt it like they're just saying, we're free, Mummy. That's how I saw it. I just felt that was just a special closure. Not closure, because it never closes, but you know what I mean? A confirmation of. Yeah. Sorry, Colin. Sorry, it's a long answer that we don't know, but we know these ones are very strong.
But I don't think from what we're saying that you are in any way interfering with, you know, with his soul purpose or interfering with his journey. You were a joy to him. You were a delight to him. He was a free spirit in life anyway. And I think from, you know, from what Laura says, I would take from it to sort of look around, look at the sky, look at how the horses are, you know, maybe responding to what's around them. And then you may be able to see him in spirit, or, you know, or indeed not.
Yeah. Or just feel it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. And yeah, but I'm so sorry. I know it's not having, it's so painful, but sending you lots of love, lots of love.
We've got a nice message from Cryptic saying you ladies are beautiful.
Oh, thank you. Purple. So purple.
It's a very flattering color. Universal.
You're beautiful always. You're beautiful.
Thank you. But you know, it doesn't hurt to play to your strengths. Monique says Andre is unwell today, toddler. In hospital last night. They say viral infection. Babe, hospital is the best place for him. If,
good luck.
You know, what's going on. Sending lots of healing to Andre. Got a message from Tia saying good morning. Got a good panthery.
I know. I was about to go extreme close up to have a look. Yes,
I know. Yeah. It's small on my screen, but I can see the pantheriness there going on, or tigeriness. Good morning, she says. I've reconnected with S, the Pisces. Curious what is in store for us next.
Okay.
The short answer is drama, but let's have a look.
It's Mercury retrograde, isn't it? It's like it is the time to reconnect, but yeah, let's have a look. Okay. That's the Pisces. Do you want to go first? You got a grin on your face.
I don't want to.
Go on. Or shall I go?
No, do you know what? I'll go and then you make it better. Because because I thought, you know, it would be fun to just do one card. What's in store for us next? We'll just look at the next step. You know, not complicate it. And what I have, I'm so sorry, Tia. What I've got there is heartbreak. I feel like S is playing fast and loose with your genuine, heartfelt emotions, and you're misinterpreting his intentions. And I don't think he intends to break your heart. And if he did, he's got a problem with me personally. I might be short, but I'm very scary. So the intention is not to break your heart, but I feel like there's something, and tell me if I'm mispronouncing it, duplicitous, that he'll say one thing and then say the opposite to somebody else. And I'm not on board. I'm a Pisces myself, so I'm taking it personally. If S is besmirching the good name of Pisces, then that reflects badly on all of us. So make sure that you listen to your intuition more than you listen to what he's got to say. So this is why I didn't want to say, I'm so sorry. Over to you, Laura.
Okay, so I might have a softer take on it, but I also do have a similar take on it. That's, you know, so the first thing we got is the Princess of Swords. So yeah, miscommunication does feel to be the name of the game. And what feels important, like, to connect now, or to kind of talk or feel about into this now, is to not get caught up in their in what they're saying too much. Like Inbaal was saying, get back into your intuition, because you know when people just talk us up and we go like, what, and then we end up in their drama. It happens to me all the time. So I've just end up going, that's your job. Why am I caught up in that? Come back. But sometimes if it's about relationships, you're too far gone in all the stuff. So it's just like, just like, whoa. They might just say some conflicting stuff. I like the Princess of Swords, but in this case, I feel like you're just trying to decode what on earth is going on with them. And I do feel like with the Six of Wands, there could be something from this, but the Six of Wands can be a bit ego-y. I do also love the Six of Wands, but in this case, I'm seeing it as an ego thing. I do feel like you will actually, I feel that you will communicate with them very clearly and get to the point, because you're taking a step now going, okay, what is in store? What am I going to do? It feels like communication and decide what's right for you with this. But I do feel you got the Princess of Wands. You're gonna I don't know what star sign you are. But this looks a little bit like your profile there. The cat's in the card, the fiery. You're not going to be caught. You're not going to be tamed. And just saying, like, get what you need, but also be really clear on protecting yourself on people that don't have your best interest at heart. And this could be like, I'm going to go over here and do what I want, because I feel like you follow what you need, not getting caught up in anybody else's drama. So I just feel there's a lot of drama. Like we said at the beginning, could have said that in one word, couldn't we?
Yeah. Yeah, but detail also is important. So yeah, Tia, let us know. And also I think Laura's really right. What's your star sign? Are you a fire sign? Are you, totally out of your depth in the watery illusion of Pisces, insanity? No disrespect. Monique, who was a loyal and much loved viewer of Psychic TV.
I thought the name was familiar.
It was Monique that used to ask about Sean a lot and had like one son. Right. And now that son is like 20, 22, 23 or whatever. And there's 4 others. You 100% remember her.
Yes,
really
I do.
Well. Yeah. She was really part of the show in that first year.
Absolutely.
So she says, lovely to see you both, my witch sisters. Mwah, mwah, mwah,
yeah,
mwah.
You too. Lovely to have you here. Absolutely.
Yeah, we're here all the time. You should join all the time. Yes. Cryptic says, purple is a creative color involving mysticism.
Mm-hmm. It is. Yes, indeed.
You're not wrong.
Thank you.
Simeon says, hope your Saturday goes amazingly and smoothly after having to get up at that ungodly hour, Laura.
Mm-hmm. It's all right. Some people have to do it all the time, and I'm a lazy ass. So you know what? I fully admit to being a lazy ass in the morning. So it's good for me. I mean, I might work until 2 or 3 in the morning, but getting up is hard for me. But I'm excited. I think it's something you're really excited about going to. It's different, isn't it? Like, I'm excited to come and see you all. I'm excited to get the stall out there. And I might need a lot of coffee. That's just the...
which is the case anyway. So if you're in the stall, I'm on coffee runs. But it's also like such an honor because it's going to be the final Witch Fest in that format. And we were there, gosh, like 20 years ago. We were there when it was like really young.
I feel like Elrond now. I was there, Gandalf. I was there when 3,000 years ago. We are that meme.
I know. If you do like archaeological digs around Croydon, you'll find you'll find like sequins from things we wore then.
You would, yeah. Oh, but it is I know it's going to go on in different ways, but it is an end of an era because it's been such a staple of our witchcraft life, hasn't it? Even if we haven't been all the time,
it's the end of the face-to-face era. It's the end of doing things in person era, because now that, that I'm doing your amazing course by Zoom.
Yeah.
And
which is lovely, but I love face-to-face.
It's so good. And it means that there's people on your course that are coming from different time zones, different parts of the world. And it's such a privilege to be able to reach out at that kind of distance. It's also really sad to miss the huge gatherings, because there's never been a gathering that big before Witchfest. And I would be astounded if there is ever a big gathering in the future in that sort of magnitude, when it's literal thousands of witches under one roof. But if you're going to not listen to us about like ideas for improvement and say, we do what we can. So, Monique goes, I have been manifesting and most time it works well. Is there anything else I can do to make it more powerful?
Good day. It's a new moon today, so it's a good time to give it that extra burst of energy, depending on what you're manifesting. Okay, so you're just generally manifesting, just sort of the are we pulling a card or are we just chatting about it?
No, I think like what really helps with manifesting for me is like the visualizing. I think when you can really sort of see it in your mind's eye, and if you see the result in your mind's eye in such a way that you can almost like smell and taste it and feel like it would be like, and you get like that excitement.
Yes, I was about
that
to
you'll
say.
have, right? It's that sort of that
The feel
state.
of it. Yeah. And sometimes you have to trick yourself into feeling it, because, if you're manifesting something, you might be annoyed that you don't have it, or feeling a bit like about it. So I think it's just really lovely why spells have such lovely things in them. You almost distract yourself by collecting the goodies and having the beautiful smells that lift you up, and playing some music that might inspire you. It's like getting yourself into them. So maybe utilizing things that can help you get into that excitement and that feeling, whether it be visuals, what like you're saying, if you're a smells person or a movement person or a visual person, work out what can get you in that zone more.
Yeah, I think it really helps. For me, the sense of excitement is is a real central focal point, because that's who I am. But if you're somebody that is more, in another sense, I think that can be so useful. But if it already works, Monique, I wouldn't mess with the formula. Do you know what I mean? If you're thinking, well, if it maybe I want it to like work faster or in a more bombastic way, everything works exactly the speed that it should be working.
Yeah, I love the word bombastic. That's just a great to throw in.
Thank you.
Bombastic.
It rhymes with so many good words as well. Cryptic says, naturally cats know passing is coming. They go off on their own. It is said to spare their owner of watching. Yeah, and he was a feral cat, wasn't he?
Bless him. Yeah.
Oh, there we go. Colleen says, thank you. It was a feral I saved, very ill, and got him healthy. Then he was just gone, but I feel better now.
You've done so much. You've like Bast and Freya are like looking with big smiles on you, Colleen, as well as all the horse gods as well, because you're just an angel to all the animals.
Exactly. They probably have like an altar of you in like the animal afterlife. Right?
Yeah, absolutely.
Like a shrine to Colleen. I can really picture it.
Lol. Sorry, we killed the romance moment.
No, it gets better. It gets better. Look at this.
I'm a Scorpio.
I'm Scorpio.
I mean, don't get to the Scorpio, Mr. Pisces. Like, really? But I mean, again, I wasn't getting. You got the heartbreak. I was just getting a lot of confusion. You getting peed off with the drama, and then just going, "I'm doing this." And I feel like because it was a very Aries card at the end, the Princess of Wands, which is Mars, and then that's also Scorpio. So I wouldn't, it's that kind of keep your fire strong and don't get caught into their world. And if they turn out good. But if they don't, you know where to go.
Exactly. So she goes, he doesn't want to reconnect, or he wants to walk away. Sorry, just for clarity. So I was thinking he wants to have his cake and eat it.
I don't think he knows exactly. That was a feeling. I feel like it will just, I think there won't be clarity from him, because this is like, I put in the cards so you got the eight of Wands is Saggy. We're in Saggy retrograde at the moment. And Mercury retrograde in Saggy. I feel there's a kind of, like, I want to reconnect. Oh yeah, yes. And then suddenly 5 of Swords, 8 of Cups. Where'd they gone? Where'd they go? Where did they go?
I think it's retrograding into Scorpio today.
Or today, So
either yesterday or today, it's gone from Saggy into Scorpio. So obviously, it's absolutely your Mercury retrograde. You're going to have more X's blowing up your phone.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's just saying, like, just keep your own power in it, because they may want to come back and schmooze, but I don't think it would be anything that is going to last the next few months. But again, it's like that's nothing to do with you. That is completely their journey and their weakness in this. So as long as you keep your own power with it and navigate it in your own way, you'll be as good as one can be with exes.
Exactly. Not my circus, not my monkeys. You know what I mean? It's not your drama. We've got a little question from Cryptic saying, do you feel anything of me? It's okay if not.
Ooh,
we always feel things. Oh,
Yeah.
look, does that look yellow to you in the purple?
No.
Oh, right. It looks yellow on my
Looks
screen.
pink.
It's the
Looks
Hanged Man
pinky
who's blue.
It looks pinky in the slide, like pinky. I've
So
got
bizarre.
these two. Look at these two.
Oh, they're nice.
Ooh. This is the first one that came up, Ace of Wands. So it feels, I mean, I love the Ace of Wands. It feels like you are approaching a new start. You got the hanged man, didn't you? That's what you've got. Do you pull that one, Inbaal? Did you?
Mm-mm.
Yeah. No, it was just out, was it? The Hanged Man.
Oh yeah, it was just I was just holding it to say, you know,
Oh,
we
okay. All right. So I thought
feel anything, we've got our cards, but no, it was the Hanged Man just sort of sitting there minding his own business.
So I was just thinking, if that was the case, it's just like, don't worry if you don't feel this yet, because the Ace of Wands could be a phase that's about to hit. But with the Ace of Wands, it's like something is brewing, and it's good, and it's exciting, and it's saying, if it makes you excited and happy, like we're saying about manifesting, follow it, because you've got the Six of Cup afterwards. In this deck, you've got all these little Scorpio, little snakies. You can't see it when can you really, unless you really look at it. If me and Inbaal had seen this at the exhibition, we'd be staring at them all day. But it's like there's also things in the cups where they're just starting to emerge. And I feel like the energy you're feeling now is the excitement that's going to allow things to move forward and grow. So it may seem like, well, I don't know why is this happening. It's not a massive thing, or I'm just excited about this thing. But saying go with it, and even if it's not logical, go with it, because something deep is stirring, and I think it's going to be really, really positive.
Yeah, amazing. So I've got the Nine of Wands, and I feel like it's got the Ace in the middle of it. Do you know what I mean? And it shows, this is for you, Crystal, that you're kind of pulled in that direction, and you're saying, do you know, it's the Empress. You can't see her at all.
A little bit.
You're kind of saying, I'll do it when I'm ready. And it's really cool for you to say, I'll do it when I'm ready, but either work hard on getting yourself ready and into making yourself the person you want to be when you sort of move forward with that achievement, or move forward. That's your two options. You don't get to like hang back. You don't get to think, oh, maybe I don't want to go in that direction. No, this is something that you really want to do. And it's something that you know that you really want to do. So either make changes within yourself that will prepare you for it, or just do it. And it doesn't matter which. It doesn't matter which, because all you'll be doing is sort of delaying the inevitable success that you're going to achieve. You know, what do you want to do that for?
Yes, hearty agree. So saying Libra, just Libra on the screen. Was that?
Yeah. So stuck to melon. I'm assuming I'll read this. I don't know how you can read the.
There's no other way you'd want to read it. That's the best way of reading it. Why would you say anything else? Like, that's the best.
So stuck to melon is a Libra. Welcome.
Hello.
Love seeing a little relaxing Libra here.
Yes.
Diane says, good morning. On the topic of mysticism, have you two ever done card readings on yourselves that turned out to be premonitions?
You mean the readings worked? Yeah.
Yeah, but
yeah.
I think when you just start out, isn't it? When you just start out, you'll sort of see things. I mean, you started out so young, you might not even remember. But I think for me, when I started out, I would see things and sort of check them in the book, and I'd be like, guys, all kinds of garbage. And then it turned out to be true. So when I first started with the tarot, I had like my first boyfriend, piece of shit. And I got this card. And I checked in the soft book, and it says that this is not just when somebody cheats, but when you get to like the point of no return in a relationship, that the relationship is completely over. And that was on the night that he cheated on me.
Oh my God.
I know, Gemini.
Yeah.
So I mean, not super shocking, but still kind of upsetting. So I met up with him the next day, and because I knew that this was going on, I was like, "Where were you last night?" And that was like, before like smartphones, and so it was so much harder to stay on top
Yeah.
of where people have been.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a completely different generation. Where were you last night? And he's like, wait, no, I wanted to talk about something else. And I'm like, no, this is the topic.
Yeah.
Where? With who?
Surely that
Where?
can't be a hard one to answer if you haven't been like.
Exactly. I said, no, ask me. Where was I last night? Where was I last night? Over there on the sofa. Where were you last night, Laura?
Cuddling kittens.
Easiest question.
No, I don't want to talk about that right now. Of course, I want to talk about cuddling kittens, always.
Brilliant, the brilliant topic. So that was kind of the reading on myself. As I was practicing on myself, that was how I found out what that card meant.
Yeah, I think so. Absolutely. I probably had similar experiences as well. Just block them out mentally. But yeah.
Best.
Also with dreams as well, like not specifically what happened, but like you can tell, this what happened in the dream, it brings a premonition of what's about to hit next as well. So I've had that experience too. How about you, Diane? What's your experience been with this? Let us know.
Yeah. Have you had the premonitions that show themselves in the cards or in the dream before? Monique says, for me, it's mostly money and abundance and luck. I do chant money, money, come to me most days. That is a phenomenal start. With money or with abundance, don't just manifest like the cash and the numbers and the feeling of money in your hand. Go further, like manifest or visualize what you're going to do with that money. Visualize yourself on the plane, or or in the palace that you're going to move to, or driving the whatever name of very posh car, or
a horse.
Yeah, like a handsome cab with a visualize the shoes that you're going to treat yourself to. Visualize like the results of having that abundance, of having that luck, because I think visualizing just the money, it's not juicy enough. Do you know what I mean? Because you can't taste it, you can't smell it, you can't hear it. You can absolutely smell the airplane.
You could use Inbaal's wealth oil as well. I've got it right here. Right. You can't see it. Oh, almost got it. Never mind. I covered it up then. Anyway, Inbaal's wealth oil. And I've got it by my Feu rune as well. So like having things like symbols that you can use that that are ancient and are already known to bring that in. And I think, I love to do a money song. I make a really silly but good money song that's catchy that I sing to myself. That even if I'm in a bad mood, I can't really be annoyed because it's just a silly, funny song. And it just lifts the mood. Like if you're thinking about something, oh, I'm really bright, aren't I? Wait a minute. Anyway, oh my gosh, that made it worse. I was so divine. I lighted out completely. Anyway, so there's you sing a money song and then just have a dance with it as well. Like, because it's hard to manifest if we're feeling stressed about something. And I make little money songs. So you could even use your money come to me. You can make it into a little tune, a ditty. Have a dance to it, because moving energy around your body helps to remove blocks, but it also helps to raise energy. So if you're having a little dance to a song which is making you smile, you're 10 times more likely to bring it in than just going, right, I'm just going to chant this 10 times. It's just going to bring all the energy to you. So yes, that's my thought anyway.
And I think chanting when your brain is like busy thinking other thoughts can be really confusing, but when your brain is like completely blank. So I used to do this practice, like a friend recommended to me. She got it from a course, to do 400 of the same affirmation in a day. And I'm like, that is a lot. But at the time, I used to do it like once a week. I would do like 20 sprints down my road. It sounds like a lot, but it really, really isn't, because my road is very short. So I would just sort of sprint back and forth. It was like in between babies. It was just sort of to catch my breath. And I was like, okay, 400 for the 20 sprints. So for each sprint, I have to sort of count it, however many times. And because my brain was just focusing on like not falling over, not stepping in poop, it wasn't confusing me with other thoughts. So I could just sort of do those affirmations. And that was sort of around the winter that a lot of things changed.
Wow. Yeah. That's cool.
Love me an affirmation. Cryptic says, Colleen, from what I know, cats absorb negative energy and return it to positive. Are quiet, supportive, and energetically sensitive animal.
Very much so.
Yeah.
I'd say when the week when we, 2020, March was it, when lockdown happened the first time in the UK? Within a week of that, or two, no, that's a lie, within the first month of that, my first cat went hypothyroid from being, and then within a month after that, my second cat went hypothyroid. And I fully believe it was the collective anxiety or the shift and the hypervigilance that the cats generally are in that vigilance state. Because they were a bit young to get it. And they both went boom, boom, hypothyroid. And it was like in the most unknown situation we've had here in this country, everything was on an edge. So I was like, that just showed me how much they absorb, not just from you, but like this sense of what's going on in the world.
From everywhere.
Yeah.
It was not long after a really bizarre conjunction, if I recall, December of 2019 had like a big mega conjunction. So there was like insane stuff going on astrologically as well, super unsurprising. But yeah, poor little babies.
Babies. You don't want them to do these things, but that's what they do, isn't it? So
yeah. And Andrew says, hello, ladies from Sydney. Hello.
Good evening, I suppose.
Yeah. Or very late at night.
Yeah, very late at night, probably.
Yeah. Simeon says, after watching last week's video and you chatting about the Northern Lights, I found a wonderful video of an old Finnish folklore about how the lights were created by a firefox called Tulikettu.
Yes, I know this one. Yes, yeah. It's like the tail.
Nothing.
Do you know? Oh, it's so beautiful. I'll find you an animation and send it you. It's like how the fox's tail swishes and it brings the night and it just brings the light into the sky. Yeah. Best thing ever, Northern Lights and foxes. It's just a good.
Yeah. Oh, that's brilliant. Monique says, thank you so much. As you know, I do read tarot, use crystals and spells too. Second part, but I'm fairly new to manifesting and spells and using oils. It's all part of the same kingdom, isn't it?
Yeah, exactly. It's nothing, it's just, and it's playing as well. You know what I was looking at earlier, and it was, how many years have I had this book? Cassie E's complete book. It's still my favorite. I've got so many of the books, but this is just like an encyclopedia of really cool spells. So it's like, if you're a bit new to it and you're like, oh, I mean, some of these spells mean they're like going, I don't know if I'm going to go and get all that stuff. Like some of them are like very specific on what you need to get. You can always improvise. But yeah, I think if you are struggling, get an good old fashioned book, recommend things Cassandra did, and just do it by numbers, follow what they're doing so you don't feel out of your depth with it. If it's going to block your energy by worrying, am I doing this right? Just get one. My first spell I got was bought for me a little set, and it was so relaxing to know that it was written out. So I didn't have to worry if I was doing it wrong. So while you're learning, that can be really nice.
I had this book, The Magical Business.
Oh, I haven't seen that one.
I've never heard of this person before or since. I don't even remember where I picked it up, but it's just one spell, step by step, that I did off the book when I first started the business. Best $4.99 I ever spent.
Cool. Yeah.
And it's, I don't even know, or I didn't know anything at the time like so little. There's like a page missing there because you had to like cut out and like create like a little shape out of it.
Oh,
And
wow. Yeah.
I know. But yeah, sort of color by numbers kind of spells, absolutely valid, super valid.
If it relaxes your brain as well, you don't have to worry about, oh, I'm
Yeah.
getting this wrong, or it just is, it's worth the $4.99 or whatever. I think I got this back in the, I don't know, and I think you get it from the works. I don't know where you can get it from. It was just, this is just epic. I can't even work out. There must be thousands of spells in here. There's just so many.
Yeah. You could find it in your local charity shops. I was trying to tidy over the weekend, last weekend, and there were a couple of spell books that I thought were just not really for me anymore. They're in the charity shop, local here. Enjoy them.
Exactly. I need to do a bit of a clear out as well, so there'll be more in my area too.
Yeah. In your local one. I've never sort of recycled like a magical book before, but I pulled out about 5 of them. It felt so transformational to be able to let go of like anything. Tia has Mercury in Sagittarius, so that's the Mercury retrograding from Sagittarius to Scorpio. This is so your retrograde.
Yeah. And it's I think you revisit in that dark moon, new moon, you're a Scorpio, the dark moon and new moon is in Scorpio. So this is a real opportunity of some really big rebirth stuff going on here. So it's not saying don't ignore exes. It's not the thing, but it's just saying, just remember, this is your chapter. This is your time.
Yeah. And Cryptic Crystal has got back to us with feedback saying, very accurate. Thank you. Yay.
Pleasure.
I'm working a goal that is going to be life-changing.
Yes.
And you're doing it.
Yes.
You're doing it. Diane says, well, the thing is, the oracle card readings are usually self-reflection for me. There was one reading I did for Samhain that turned out to line up with what happened at the concert last week.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Samhain is always a deepest divination time, isn't it? So yeah. Good.
That's incredible. Oh yeah, and she says that was very unusual. It's probably because it was Samhain, and also, if I recall, it was really like occupying your mind and not giving you a rest. So so you were needing that message when the message came. Oh, look at Colleen saying, oh, it's wonderful. So glad. I now take several feral and a few house cats here.
You're amazing, Colleen. You're amazing.
It's incredible. Like, people will adopt a cat, 2 cats. Colleen goes in and buys in bulk.
Yeah. If I had the space, I would be like, oh, you're living my dream, Colleen.
Yeah, it's true. It's true. Oh, the Wild Witch has made it. Saying good morning. So glad to have caught you live.
Thank you for being here. Yay.
Thank you. Amazing. And Andrew in Sydney says it's 11:15 p.m. Not super late at night, but like, properly night. The Hearth and Stag podcast says,
like, good day.
I know. So posh.
Good to see you.
Cryptic says, ooh, this is advice.
I love all this.
Brilliant. So Cryptic Crystal is giving manifesting advice to Monique, saying nature. Put your feet in the dirt, Monique. Close eyes and feel and picture your future. Don't stop until your core is full. Pull the energy from the earth into you.
Lovely.
So Monique is, I think, a little bit fancy to put her feet in the dirt.
I put my feet in the dirt.
I do too. I don't know if it's for you, Monique, but for example, when you take the kids to the park, pull your flip-flops off, stick them on the grass. Yeah. So when you hear nature, when you hear dirt doesn't have to be dirty. It just has to be like close to you. I love
back on a tree. I lean on a tree and you can feel those roots going. If you go down the park, that's witchcraft where you're just hanging out. You can lean on a tree and just feel that energy going through and just work with that. It's Yeah,
exactly. Yeah, you're a tree hugger now.
Yes.
I've got, I think, Milky Abiti saying, I subscribed, guys, let me read. Shall we do a little?
Yes.
Yeah, let's do a little card for you. Each one. We're starting to run out of time, so we'll do like a card each. See
Okay, I'll
what
try
comes
and do
up.
it. Yes, absolutely. Bye. Let's have a card for you. Oh, I've shuffled that, but we have this one's coming out because I love it so much. It's coming out a lot this morning.
Yeah.
The Princess of Wands. Yeah, and we are heading into Sagittarius soon, aren't we? We're going to Sagittarius next week. My little cockles in my heart get warm. Was it this week?
Yeah, a couple of days we're in Sagittarius.
Isn't it? 2 days. Yeah. The cockles of my heart warm when we get into Sagittarius. It's like really that's the Yule energy. By the time we get to Christmas, you're in Capricorn and you're kind of over it because Capricorn's
but it's really true.
The pre-run is the best in Sagittarius because everyone gets excited and has a few mulled wines and it's all the fun. And it feels like embracing that energy, embracing something, it's the Princess of Wands is like, if there's something you've been wanting to do, don't put it off. Throw yourself in, if it's, if it's safe. Sometimes the Princess of Wands, as long as you want to do it, it could be jumping out of a plane, but I'd say for the caveat, if it's safe and if it's harming nobody, if there's something that you really want, this is the time to go, let's do it. Mercury retrograde.
Sometimes a bad idea is the best idea.
Is that could be my autobiography title?
But sometimes a bad idea is the best idea. Yeah. When we bury you. What
was your card? What did you get?
So actually, this Milkia is a lovely card for money. So whatever you're doing, there's actually a nice amount of wealth coming your way. Don't stop. Don't even slow down. So whatever that idea is that Laura was telling you about, go for it because it'll work in your favor financially, which is not exactly for Sagittarius season. Sagittarius season is all about the spending and a lot less about the earning. But it's nice if you can do both.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yay. So we've just got, I think, a couple more messages. And then, and then we're going to have to carry on because I promised beyond a shadow of a doubt to submit something by 1 o'clock and I haven't even looked what it is. Where is that Princess of Wands? Where she is?
She's coming.
I know it was a great idea to say yes, but now I have to deliver. Cryptic says, Colleen, if it gives you joy, do it.
Yes.
Do it.
Yes. I know I'm the queen of saying I'll do things for a time and go, what? what time?
Yeah. No, Inbaal of 2 hours ago was so confident that it can be done. Inbaal of right now is thinking, well, I haven't had lunch and I've got a client at 1.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's not how time works. But, but it's fine. I can eat and type. This is why I have 2 hands. Yvonne says, I'm loving this.
I think we'll be seeing Yvonne on Saturday as well, I think. Yeah.
Amazing. Kim says, hi, everyone.
Good. Hello.
Simeon, a good share, says, one of the most memorable dream premonitions I had was seeing my sister, her partner, and children in my home after not seeing her for 20 years in the exact clothes and order of my dream 6 months before.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah.
That's like premonition, extra premonition, with whipped cream on. Tia said, I recently rehoned my, it's another question. We might sort of have to leave that for next time. We already did like a lovely question. Monique says, thanks for all the advice. On Monday, Sean turns 27. I can't believe it. Can I get a card for him? We might do it next week because we're running out of time.
Because sometimes we don't get many questions, sometimes we get loads, and it's like it goes in that way, doesn't it? And today we've got quite a lot. So next week we'll catch up.
Yeah, exactly. Colleen says, whenever you do a reading, I listen intently because often it reflects in my life too. And then she goes, I meant a reading for others.
We got it. Yeah. Totally.
Yeah, I think it's true when you give readings as well, doesn't it?
Absolutely. I think sometimes you attract readings that are particularly what you're going to need to know as well, or something about it can be reflecting in your life as well. Yeah.
Yeah. Especially the things that you don't particularly want to listen to.
Yes.
Monique is a Capricorn. It's
Yeah,
a very
I love
lucky. Yeah, it's a very lucky financially kind
We were
of
saying
sign.
that the week, weren't we, about great fashion? Capricorn's got style.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
exactly. Yes, amazing. And good to see you, Aisha. Sorry that you're a teeny tiny bit late, but we'll hopefully catch up with
We're
you
just about to
next
go,
time.
unfortunately. Yeah.
Anyone that's going to make it to Witchfest, we're going to see you over the
See you on
weekend.
Saturday. Yes.
Yay!
Yeah, can't wait. Can't wait.
And anyone that can't make it to Witchfest, we're going to see you here next week.
Exactly.
Hopefully a little less purple. but whatever happens is fine. Bye.
Bye. Take care. Bye.